The Laurel Highlands, part of Pennsylvania's magnificent mixed mesophytic forest. At the northern end of the Laurel Ridge, near where Baldwin Poplar Run meets the Conemaugh River, lies Pineland. 14 acres of forested bottomland, a conifer plantation dotted with mixed hardwoods ranging from oak, maple, and black cherry monarchs to a myriad of species of seedlings. It is the remnants of one important man's Depression-era dream, a hunting retreat and a trout fishing paradise, complete with trout hatchery, goldfish pond, swimming pool, and croquet court, a plumbed and wired gentleman's playplace. When the dreamer died, his widow bequeathed Pineland to an order of monks, who built 2 hermitages for prayer and stayed here and prayed here for nearly 30 years, during which Pineland experienced a period of benign neglect. When the property transferred to a young family, its monarchs were sacrificed to pay for refurbishing the main dwelling. By the time my wife bought Pineland in 2001, its canopy had been torn open. Sunlight poured down on soil that had not seen it in decades. The next year, 55 acres on the ridge above Pineland were heavily logged. No effort was made to reforest. Fans of eroded soil are sliding down into our stream. The logging seems to have roughened up the airflow over our canopy. We have had several wind throws, for example, the storm that toppled this oak monarch. A host of invaders marched in: Japanese knotweed, Canadian thistle, mile-a-minute, tear thumb, wing sting, and most recently Japanese stiltgrass, which we think came in when a 570-foot long gas line to the house was replaced. Existing aggressive burgeoned in the weakened forest: wild grape, oriental bittersweet, ailanthus, the tree of heaven, and multifloral rose. Hard-pressed as we are fighting these invasives on the ground, we know a horde of aerial invaders looms on the ecological horizon. The woolly adelgid is hungry for our hemlocks. How should we prepare for the inevitable destruction of 95% of our dominant tree? A nearby coal-fired power plant continues to pump waste heat, flue gases, especially carbon dioxide, and toxins, stressing the local environment's capacity to cope. In surveying our land for this report, we found a single American chestnut miraculously free of blight. But how long can our island microbiome shield it? My wife's original dream for Pineland as a retreat for scholars and artists has not yet been realized. Pineland has now become a property in transition. Since our marriage, we are merging our very dreams for Pineland. We see it as a place where wildness can once again flourish in a sustainable forest that offers a babbling stream, dancing light, quiet encounters with wildlife, and healing encounters with solitude and peace. We'd like Pineland to help us support it. Should we raise ginseng or ornamental moss or sell our pachysandra? What about trout? Should we rent out the cabins? How much of our solitude are we willing to give up? With respect to invasives, what's the right balance between chemicals and mechanical control? How can we best engage our neighbors about forest stewardship? How can we best use our filmmaking skills to promote a healthy land ethic here? We look forward to conversations and shared action with you to protect and enhance Pennsylvania's forests.
Inch. 26 centimeters. All log land.
Begin to think about how forests develop, how forests change.
Here's one of them.